It's about family. It's about friends. It's about a penguin. Chase for Life proudly introduces How to Save a Life.
Oh, my kids love Paddy the Penguin. Are you kidding with that Staying Alive song?
You don't have to be certified. You can save a life by listening to a song.
Viva la Chase! Anything that's good for the community, anything that's for the people, anything to help the people out is really what it's all about.
And one skill set that ought to be free is simple skills to save a young life.
This is Viva la Chase. We are celebrating a milestone. We have translated all of our resources into Spanish.
I'm going to show you what you can do when a choking maneuver or CPR can help an infant or child in distress. Accidents can happen fast. To zoom in here and out there. The whole point of my class was to make the steps for doing choking maneuvers and CPR easy and memorable. Doing something is better than doing nothing. If you remember only 20% of what I taught you today, you have an 80% chance of saving a life. The odds are in your favor.
The sky's the limit. Eventually, we'd like to take on every language possible because there's children across the world, and that's what we want to do, is empower anybody so that they can save a child's life.
It's a lion's dad. Hi, I'm Paddy.
Hey there, Paddy. The tunes are really cranking. Sounds like you're gonna blow the roof off your hut.
Yep, I'm coming in hot, because I'm on a mission. You need to know how you can help when something goes wrong with an infant or child. An infant is a baby under the age of 12 months. A child is 1 to 8 years of age. A child above the age of 8 needs adult CPR performed. Take size into account when deciding what to do. Now I'm going to show you what you can do when a choking maneuver or CPR can help an infant or child in distress. There are a few basic steps, and we're going to make it fun and memorable. This may seem super complicated, but it's not. Let me give you the textbook definitions of a choking maneuver, known as the subdiaphragmatic abdominal thrust, and CPR. Choking maneuvers are emergency techniques used to eject an object from the throat of a choking person. It employs a firm upward thrust just below the rib cage or a slap on the back, helping to force air from the lungs, which pops the object out. CPR stands for cardiopulmonary resuscitation, an emergency procedure consisting of pushing on the chest over the heart and breathing into the mouth of a person who is unconscious and not breathing. Now that you're book smart, let's get street smart. Now the next part seems basic, but it can be hard to remember in the heat of the moment. When an accident happens and it's clear someone is in need of real help and fast, it's crucial you remain calm. Now I know that's a lot of information, so to help you remember, here's my boys with the Staying Alive Jive.
1 time, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 and 5, keep him alive. 1 for the kids, another for the baby. Each one different, there's no maybe. Hold the baby on your arm. Support his head and keep him from harm. Slap the middle of his back. Open the palm for 5 good smacks. Yes, 1 slap, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 for his full slaps to keep him alive. 1 slap, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 for his full slaps to keep him alive. If the object hasn't come out, turn him over. There's no doubt. Between the nipples is a line. Its center is what you must find. And thrust 5 times into the chest. 2 fingers there will work the best.
Sing it!
1 plus 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 chest thrusts keep him alive.
You got it!
1 and 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 and 5 keep him alive.
And look, if the obstruction doesn't come out, repeat the process. 5 slaps on the back with the heel of your hand, then 5 2-finger thrusts in the center of the chest until the baby starts to breathe, cough, or cry. And for a child older than 1, here's how it goes.
Ask the child, are you choking? If he nods, stop all the joking. Say you're there and gonna help. here. With your thumb pointing rear, put that fist above his navel. Grab it now if you're able. An upward thrust with your fist is the method of getting my gist. Thrust until what's stuck comes out. That's what it's all about. Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Let's go.
1 time, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 and 5, keep him alive.
You got it? Good. Now you can go out and tell your whole neighborhood. You got all that? All right. But let's do it again to be sure. This time to the CPR groove.
It's all technique, so don't you freak. Put him on the table if you're able. Lay him flat, just like that. Tilt the head, lift the chin. Now you're ready to begin. Put your mouth there for 2 puffs of air. 2 times, 2 times, 2 times, you know. Keep the numbers straight and you'll do great.
Now, mouth to mouth is a little different depending on if it's an infant or a child. See, with a baby, you seal your lips securely over the nose and the mouth for breathing, like this. But for a child, pinch the nose closed with your fingers and cover the child's mouth with your own. Let's do it, guys.
Think 30 and 2. That's what you gotta do. Keep the numbers straight and you'll do great. If you're still not breathing, well, that's the reason.
And chest compressions, well, that's the next lesson. Sing it, guys.
A line across the chest, from breast to breast. At the center there's a spot for you to give it all you got. And push down quick and do it 30 times. A useful trick you might need sometime.
I think you're getting it. See, there's another difference for babies and children. For a baby, use just 2 fingers just below the breastbone and push 1/3 to halfway into the chest 30 times in a little less than half a minute. For a child, use your palm, pushing 1 inch or 2 into the center of the chest the same 30 times. Keep your elbows straight and use both hands for even bigger kids.
Keep the numbers straight, you do just great. Think 30 and 2, that's what you do. Keep him alive till help arrives. Think 30 and 2, that's what you do. 30 and 2, that's all you gotta do. 30 and 2, that's all you've gotta do. 30 and 2, that's all you've gotta do. Think 30 and 2.
I think you got it. Well, that's it. Wow, I've really gathered quite a crowd. The whole point of my class was to make the steps for doing choking maneuvers and CPR easy and memorable. Doing something is better than doing nothing. If you remember only 20% of what I taught you today, you have an 80% chance of saving a life. The odds are in your favor. Children and babies are much easier to save because their small bodies respond faster than adults. It's especially important to look out for the little ones. They seem to always find trouble. Listen, they're playing my song. What you learn today can save a child's life tomorrow. Chase for Life believes this education should be free and mandatory, not optional.